every time I think she can't get crazier, she gets crazier. Hallo Leute, ich bin Mary und willkommen auf meinem Kanal. Hello everybody, my name is Mary and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I make a video every single day, so hit that subscribe button and push notifications on so you never miss a video from my channel. I also want to mention my Patreon because I do make extra content on there, bonus footage, deleted footage, early access. So if that's something that's important to you, definitely check it out. In today's video, we're going to be watching season 2, episode 7 of Dark. Now, the last 2 episodes had me really emotional, but last we left off in episode 6, Jonas was taken by the elderly Claudia and it was pretty clear what he was going to do. He was going to lead the little Mikkel into the cave as it was always meant to happen. I am excited for episode 7. I want to see exactly what happens after he does that, and where does he go after that? Does he go back to Adam? Does he yell and rage at him? Or does he actually go off with Claudia and find out a little bit more about her? Because this Jonas doesn't know the elderly Claudia yet, and he's actually just met her. So I want to dive right into episode 7, so let's get watching. Oh, she's taking the time machine. She's gonna go somewhere.
Ich muss los. Ins Krankenhaus. Erste Chemo.
Kann ich dich vielleicht begleiten?
He's like, who is this girl?
Also,
this ain't my
nur wenn
daughter.
du möchtest.
Komm doch rein.
Is he gonna tell her? I know it's Martha. Just by his face, I can tell. Yes, it's Martha. It's the first time he's seeing her in probably the longest time.
Ich wollte mit Hannah sprechen.
Sie ist nicht hier.
Is he gonna tell her?
Du hast den Anhänger gefunden.
Oh my god.
Jonas.
Oh, got chills all over my body. They finally got reunited.
Für Polizist gewesen bin.
Ach, Papa. Keine Ahnung.
Keine Ahnung. Feels guilty.
Diesen Film. Mit dem jungen Kerl, der mit seinem Auto in die Vergangenheit reisen kann.
Back to the Future?
Das aus dem Film, das gibt es wirklich. Zeitreise. Und irgendwie hat das alles mit Mats und Helge zu tun.
Wow.
Und den Dingen,
He finally
die
figured
vor
it
über
out.
30 Jahren passiert sind.
Es geht um den Mann in der Anstalt,
It's about the man in the asylum.
der die Knaben umgebracht
Who
hat.
killed the boys.
Sie sagt, sie kennt ihn.
Oh my god, is this Hannah? Is that where Hannah traveled to? That psycho bitch! Hannah's gone back in time to kick Ulrich's ass. I cannot believe.
Ich suche meinen Mann.
Is she
Das war in der Zeit.
freaking serious? She is such a freaking psycho, man. She couldn't ruin his life in 2019, so now she's trying to go back in time and somehow ruin his life there. He's so in love with her.
Ins weiße Teufel sofort.
Hannah, steh auf! Hannah? Hannah!
Oh my god, it's Martha's mom. She's just as crazy.
Martha? Weißt du, wer das ist? Hä? Hat er dir gesagt, wo dein Bruder ist? Wer dein Bruder ist? Das da ist der Sohn deines Bruders. Mein Enkel und dein Neffe.
Oh.
Mikkel ist Michael Kahnwald. Martha, verstehst du? Und du bist seine Tante.
Now she knows.
Glaub mir, ich wollte...
Du lässt deine dreckigen Finger von mir.
Oh my god.
Hast du mich verstanden? Komm.
Die Antworten zu ihrem Bruder finden sie in Wien.
Brother in Finland. Voila. No.
Aber eins weiß ich ganz sicher.
It was maybe Hannah.
Sie sind definitiv nicht mein Bruder.
Okay. That was confusing.
Ach, ich bin's.
Bist du wirklich?
He's probably really desperate to see anyone that he knows at this point. Oh, poor baby.
Katharina, wie geht's, Katharina? Warte, Magnus.
Wenn du heute wählen könntest.
She's really...
Katharina und mir.
Is she serious? What is wrong with this lady?
Versuch mich zu erinnern, ob du jemals "Ich liebe dich" zu mir gesagt hast.
He's just saying that.
Da verlasse ich Katharina.
He's just saying that.
Ich liebe dich. Du musst mich hier rausholen. Ich tue alles, was du willst. Hol mich hier raus. Bitte. Ich liebe dich. Weißt du? Ich liebe dich.
Oh my god.
Anna. Bleib! Ich liebe dich! Du scheiß Fotze! Bleib!
Hannah!
Er hat Ähnlichkeiten mit ihm, aber... Ist das nicht mein Mann?
Every time I think she can't get crazier, she gets crazier.
Hol einfach schnell deine Tabletten. Für alles andere kommen wir wann anders wieder.
Ich brauche nur eine Minute.
No more minutes. You don't have time, Egon.
Ich frage mich, warum er mit ihnen in die Höhlen wollte.
That's where the time
Was
machine
ist
is,
denn
baby.
was? In den Höhlen.
Papa, lass das jetzt.
Vielleicht ist da etwas.
Da ist nichts in den Höhlen.
Aber irgendeinen Grund muss es doch geben, warum er dahin wollte.
Können wir jetzt?
Can she just be a little bit kinder to her dad?
Warum bist du wirklich hier?
Was soll denn das jetzt?
Du weißt es.
Was weiß ich?
Maybe
Du
it's...
weißt über die Zeitreise Bescheid.
Oh God, don't tell me.
Das alles hat mit dem AKW zu tun.
Ich möchte jetzt gehen.
Don't tell me Claudia's the one that ends up killing her dad.
Du
That's
steckst da mit drin.
the plot twist. That's got to be the plot
Mach dich
twist.
nicht lächerlich.
It's not Ulrich. He gets too close to the truth.
Durchsuchen
We
lassen.
have to...
Da ist nichts in den Höhlen. Es gibt keine Zeitreise.
That's why the elderly Claudia went back. That's got to be it.
Was machst du da?
Ich rufe in der Wache an. Die sollen die Höhle durchsuchen.
Du verstehst nichts. Was in den Höhlen ist, ist größer als alles, was die Wissenschaft je entdeckt hat. Diese Substanz stellt alles auf den Kopf, was wir über das Universum wissen. Und du willst das alles aufs Spiel setzen? Für nichts?
Du hast dich nicht geändert. Dir geht es immer noch nur um dich.
Oh no.
Du hast kein Herz.
I have this really bad sense in my heart.
Lass los.
No, you can't. No, 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 no. No, no. Oh my God.
Gottes Willen, Papa.
Oh. Oh, oh no.
Beweg dich.
Oh.
Ich rufe einen Krankenwagen.
I knew it. I kept thinking it was Ulrich that comes back to kill him.
Hallo?
But it was his daughter.
Du wirst Opfer bringen. Alles wird so geschehen, wie es schon geschehen ist.
Aber wenn alles gelingt, dann wird sie leben. Regina.
He was just too sweet for this world. She really said it right.
Du bist der weiße Teufel.
You're the white devil. With the white hair. Maybe that's what Helga was talking about. She's
Das war sicher nicht der
disgusting.
Mann.
She's not gonna stay here. Don't tell me she and Egon get together. He looked so familiar.
Wer bist du? Warum hast du einen Schlüssel zu meinem Haus?
Du hast sie mir gegeben, bevor du gegangen bist.
Unsinn. Ich weiß nicht mehr, wer du bist. Sie hat ihn dir gegeben.
She gave it to you.
Mein älteres Ich.
Ich weiß, was du getan hast. Sie hat es mir gesagt.
Oh man.
Aber sie hat auch gesagt, dass es nicht wieder so passieren muss.
That way again. It's Jonas.
Nächstes Mal.
Next time. How many times is there gonna be? It's already happened 2 times.
Wohin gehen wir?
When are you going, baby doll? Don't you know?
In die Zukunft.
Alright guys, let's talk about that episode because there was a lot going on. There are a few things in that episode that I predicted and it played out as I predicted. Like Marta finally discovering the truth about Jonas and meeting Jonas again. That one was definitely coming. I didn't know it was going to happen in this episode, but it did, and I'm glad. I'm glad she finally knows the truth, what she does with that information. Now that's what I want to know. I mentioned this as it was happening, but the whole time, as I said, the whole time I thought Ulrich was going to somehow escape from prison and be the one to kill Egon Tiedemann in his house. But it was his daughter, and it totally makes sense now because the elderly Claudia went back in time to visit her father really randomly. Obviously, she has a lot of regret in her heart, and she needed to say sorry before she knew she was going to be killed by Noah, which happens a little bit later. Also, when the 1980s version of Claudia was reading, what happens to her? Claudia Tiedemann suddenly vanishes out of thin air. Now that makes sense as well because she goes to the future with Jonas. And this future that they go to, I mean, we saw in the beginning of the episode that it said 1 day before the apocalypse. So the next episode, I'm excited because the next episode, well, at least I'm thinking, is gonna be set either 1 day before the apocalypse or day of apocalypse, which is gonna be so exciting to see. I think we're gonna see Elizabeth again, and I think we're gonna see her maybe before she turns out so damaged, because obviously she sees something in this apocalyptic future that turns her into the person that she becomes, which is this savage tribal leader. And it's really scary to see that because she was just such a sweet, innocent girl that a lot of us feel really bad for because she gets kind of forgotten, and it's not intentional. No one intends to leave her out, but you know, as we saw in that scene with Franziska yelling at her mom and her dad for leaving them out of everything that's been going on, Franziska feels this same feeling of being left out, and she doesn't even have a hearing impairment. Imagine what it's like to be Elizabeth, to have a hearing impairment, be left out of normal conversations, and also be left out of the truth as to what's going on. So I feel really bad for her, and I am really interested to see what happens to the older Elizabeth in the future. And I mentioned this as it was happening as well, but Hannah's craziness is another thing that I kind of predicted as it was happening. When she got the time machine, I was like, where is she gonna go? You know, where is Hannah gonna go? And then when the 1950s Egon finds out that a woman who claims to be Ulrich's wife is here, I knew straight away That bitch has got to be Hannah. She really would rather leave her life and start a new life where the sole purpose of her new life is to torture Ulrich. And I really hope that young Egon Tiedemann doesn't end up with her. Egon Tiedemann ends up having drinking problems. Maybe it wasn't because of Mrs. Tiedemann, maybe it was because of Hannah. Because Hannah has a tendency to drive people crazy. Such a strong episode. What a twist, what a twist. The biggest twist, of course, was Claudia killing her dad. And I can't imagine how she sits with that for the rest of her life, knowing that she was the one that killed her poor, good-hearted father. And even towards the end, when he realized that, hey, time travel actually might be real, I messed up, I need to fix things. He even wanted to fix things. You know, it's really heartbreaking. It's really sad. Anyway, those were all of my thoughts on season 2, episode 7. As always, leave me your spoiler-free comments in the comment section below. Give this video a like so I know to make more dark reaction videos. And be sure to subscribe because I make a video every single day. Push that bell notification so you're aware of every video I post out. And of course, if you want extra content, that's available on Patreon as well, which is in the description box along with all of my social media. As always, thank you so much for watching along with me. I will see you in my next video. Auf Wiedersehen.